My name is Abel, and the challenge is to how can we empower or how can we encourage students to use public transportation such as Cat Metro? And for example, meet Sarah. She's a freshman at AZ Highlands studying business. Like most students, she drives to campus every day, spending $20 a month on gas and parking, and we can change this. Um, Sarah discovers Austin Transit Game, an app that makes taking the bus fun. So let's take you through the experience of how this works. The user signs up. There's a get started welcome screen. So the first thing is to create the student profile. Um, there's Sarah and Sarah. So right. So then. At email.com. Uh, at email.com. Sorry. So let's do CS or reset business. Okay. Reset. Okay. Okay. So now that we have the student ID and that's everything there, the next thing would be for it to do is let's take it to where it actually gets smart. Sarah is supposed to add her schedule, and and then the app will actually automatically know when and where she needs to be. So let's add a quick schedule. COC 13 to Island. Program Fundamentals 1. Okay. And let's do building 1000, room 250. Let's say the class is Monday, Wednesday. Okay, let's do it like this. Boom. And this is just for the sake of being fast and trying to move as quickly as possible so that we can get to this demo and make it a short video. So we have the class, right? It's Monday morning, and Sarah opens the app. She sees that she has to go to computer science. So the app just doesn't tell her what route, just doesn't tell her to take route. It actually gives her options, strength, rate, speed, and shows her exactly where to catch the bus. Okay. So then basically, we know when Sarah's class is, and we know that the next closest stop to our home is at Guadalupe and Crestland. And that is actually because our address is pre-populated already. So let's go to the profile. That's not, but okay. Oh no. Okay, so we can profile, see the address. Okay. Regardless, we can continue because my address is saved on the back end of this. So the closest stop to my house is at Duval and St. John's. Yeah, so the class schedule will be listed right here, and then we can add more classes if we'd like. It continues on. We can make it as large as we want and as many classes as we want. And the idea is just to make it easier for students to be able to use the bus and just click a button and know, like, hey, my class is at this time, so I need to leave. And the app tells you what time you need to leave your house by in order to walk to the bus stop. So not only that, we also included the calendar from Student Life. So, I thought it was a great idea to be able to scrape the student calendar, and give it some functionality, and be able to actually click into the event and use this app and use the bus in order to get there. And so it auto populates it into the next one, and these are based on the address from the on-site event that's listed on the website from the organization that signed up. So in the perfect world, this is gonna, I guess it's gonna actually work, and it's gonna just jump over to Google Maps, and we have more details as to where our closest stop is. And this is all under the assumption that we are still at home. So the location is on. So if there's a student at a different address, this is going to update to the nearest bus stop at all times. And so this is sort of the gamification aspect of how we are going to gamify this. And you would get points, you would check in at different bus stops, and there's a different agent that kind of tracks to make sure that you were actually using this, so that you're not abusing the tally system in order to just rack up points. But it is intelligent, and it is security hardened so that we can avoid that. And also we in the neighborhoods we have different restaurants and coffee shops that you can explore. You can add different friends, and that's it. I hope you like my idea. Thank you.